it simple. A simple life is a beautiful life.
Hi, welcome to Just Keep It Simple. Just want to show you how to remove seed. This is the loose murmur, so it's a bit hard now because I'm holding two tweezers. So what you do is you have a bowl of water, and then let's see, then you start scrubbing the inner part of it. It's a bit hard. I'm just going to use my hand. Just hold this. Put in the water. And then you can see the seeds coming off like there. Yeah. See all the seeds at the bottom. That's a lot. Okay. You will get a bowl and paper towel. Yeah, just a paper towel. And put it on top. Put it on top. Let me hold it on top. Try to hold it. It to an angle, and yeah, put it in like this, and hold on to it, and you have this ball here, right? Let's do this. All the water up. The water will start coming up. Pour this excess water back to the bowl because there's still seeds there. Again, back again. Okay, yeah. Take your spray or anything like that. Just push this so all the seed goes down. Here, yeah. Okay. Once you pour it all down, pick up this kitchen towel and let it drip. If you have no patience like me, you squeeze it. Okay. See all the seeds there. You can use a cloth, yeah, but something that is thin, yeah, something that is thin. then use back that same thing or the bowl whatsoever. Yeah, you can use back the bowl if you want. Then open it up, let it dry overnight or a day. Don't put it in front of the fan, okay? I want to use this is way bigger because the kitchen towel paper is pretty thick. So let it dry for the night. Yeah, dry for the night, and I'll continue to show you how to pot all this. Yeah, just make sure you don't put in front of a fan. Yeah, otherwise your seed will be everywhere. Okay, I'll continue tomorrow. This is all the seeds after a day of drying in the kitchen towel. Now I'm going to remove from here. So you have this kitchen towel, there's a lot of seeds. So you just take a tweezer, just make sure you bring them back to the middle. Now you see all these dry ones that you're not sure whether there's any more seed pods, so I guess there's none. Most probably all dropped out. What you can do is remove all this out. Yeah, and remove all this. Okay, now put your seeds aside. Now I want to show you the soil that you should mix. But before doing that, you need to find a container. Yeah, I have this container. What you do is that you can make holes. Yeah, you can make holes. You can use a screwdriver or anything sharp. You can make some holes here for drainage. And then for the cover, you make a few holes here. Yeah, make a few holes. I use these 3 types of soil. Yeah, this is tungsten. Tungsten stone is a mixture of stones. Yeah, it has kanumar, it has permis, yeah, and akadama inside. All 1 to 2 mm. Yeah, so this comes in a mix. This one is peat moss soil. I use the fine one. Yeah, the fine ones. Yeah, and then vermiculite. Vermiculite is here, tungsten stone, and then peat moss. So 3 combinations. Yeah, this is one full, and this is half. Yeah, full, and half of this mixture, and then you mix it around. So first thing first, you need to make sure you sterilize your soil, your mixed soil. So you have about 1 spoon or 2 spoons, depending how big is the container you're using. More is fine, it's not an issue. This is a fungicide. Yeah, this is fungicide. So this is fungicide powder. So what you do is you mix it with water. Mix it with water. The tweezer. Make sure it's all mixed and diluted in the water. Now the soil that you have mixed, you put it up here. At the bottom there's drainage hole, right? So it will seep up. So you want to soak this for about 10 minutes until the whole thing is wet. Yeah, until the whole thing is wet. Using your hand, yeah, using your hand, pick up some seeds and then sprinkle it around. Yeah, sprinkle it around. Just do that, sprinkle all that up, cover that you have made some holes here. You don't need to have a lot of holes here. Just make some, and then put it somewhere which is not bright for the moment, not bright, but not in intense heat, in shaded area, not in intense heat, in shaded area, a bit cooling area. Yeah, and then you wait for a week or two, then there will be growth. And I will show you some of the growth that I have now. Cut. This is some of the growth. After about a week, you will see something like this. You'll see something like this, and after 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it will grow bigger and bigger. So the first week you'll see small growth of a leaf, small growth of leaf, and then you just let it be. Okay, when do you open the cover? When do you open the cover? Like now, I've already opened the cover. But I will keep the soil moist, till maybe a month or two, depending on the growth. So if it's growing well, in maybe a month, then I will not moist the soil, but just keep the soil moist. Currently I'm putting water. I have a tray at the bottom which I keep the water to this level, and then once it absorbs, then the soil is moist, right? And I'll wait till the soil is dry. This is after a month. After a month, I will keep the soil moist. Once the soil is dry, then I'll do again a soaking method. So when do you open the cover is when you see that the growth of whether it's a lip tops, this is a Delosperma, whether it's a lip tops or a Delosperma, when you see that they are maturely grown, then you can remove the cover. But I am not worried because there is ventilation at the bottom and at the top. So here I'm not worried because I did a few experiments, and having some holes at the top do help. It will not melt down your lip tops. A lot of people would have a problem growing lip tops seed, and then when it grows, after about less than a month, suddenly all your lip tops seedlings or babies, you call it, will vanish. The reason is sunlight. Sunlight. So after you see growth, you need to give them sunlight. Give them sunlight with the cover closed. Give them sunlight with the cover closed. So from the shaded area, you need to move to an area where they get sun rays. They get sun rays. Try that method. If you have a grow light, then you put under the grow light. This has been removed 1 week ago after it's about 1 month growth. Delosperma do grow fast compared to lip tops. If there's any question, just write on the comment below, and then I'll answer your question. And have a good seedling or seed planting session. If you have some seeds at home, do give it a try. Thank you. If you have not subscribed to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you. Bye.